Hello there, welcome to your favorite 5 minute program, one day at a time. Today's topic is Teach the Children. Now, text is taken from Genesis 22. I'll read verse 1, verse 2, and verse 7 from the New Living Translation. Sometime later, God tested Abraham's faith. Abraham got called. Yes, he replied, here I am. Take your son, your only son, yes, Isaac, whom you love so much, and go to the land of Moriah. Go and sacrifice him as a burnt offering on one of the mountains, which I will show you. Verse 7. Isaac turned to Abraham and said, Father, yes, my son. Abraham replied, we have the fire and we have the wood, the boy said, but where is the sheep for the burnt offering? This question is loaded. Loaded. What do I mean? It simply shows that Isaac knew what he was doing. It shows that Isaac was not going out with his father for the first time. He definitely must have been going out with him to sacrifice sheep. He asked a very important question. He knew exactly what was being used for burnt offerings. He said, we have the fire, we have the wood, but where is the sheep? If it was his first time, he wouldn't know what is being used for a burnt offering. This is another proof that Abraham was teaching his children. How many of us are teaching our children? His children were involved in what he was doing. Are your children involved in what you are doing? You have teenagers. They don't know the way to your stores. They don't know the way to your workplaces. They don't even know what you do. You work so hard. You bring the money home. You buy a lot of things in the house. The children will sit down and waste it. Why? They don't know the value. You have not taught them to know the value of hard work. If they don't go out with you, if they don't do things with you, if you don't teach them how to do things, how would they ever know the value of things? You ask them, go and wash my car. The next minute, you see them, trying to dodge, and you say nothing about it. You just allow them, and then you go out and wash the car by yourself. Many parents are guilty of that. You ask a child to sweep. The next time you come back, it has not been swept. You get the broom yourself and you do the sweeping. Teach your children. We are not helping these children by living life like this. Our own parents taught us. That's why we know value. That's why we do things well. That's why we can even bring up our own home. What kind of generation are we bringing up right now? Let's teach the children. The Bible says in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 7, repeat them again and again to your children. Talk about them when you are at home and when you are on the road, when you are going to bed and when you are getting up. At every point in time, look for opportunities to teach them. If there's a particular thing going on somewhere that they have no idea about, use that opportunity to explain it to them. This reminds me of how I used to use every opportunity to teach my children when they were growing up. Anything they ask, any simple question they ask, I will bring it down to their level and begin to explain from there. I will let them know exactly what that particular thing is all about. I did not know that my dad had been noticing, and one day he said, is it every opportunity you use to teach these children everything? And you have to explain everything in detail, because we stayed in the same state, in the same town with him. So he had noticed. I said, yes, this is the way I feel we should bring up children. This is the way I perceive. And it has really helped my children so much. Let's teach our children. Let's not feel some of them are too young to understand anything. If they are too young to understand, bring it down to their level and let them understand it. And that is what we teach them value. They will have value for things. They will not be wasteful. They will be responsible children. And we ourselves will benefit from it. God bless you. Till I come your way next week. It's bye for now.